Live from my living room, it's No Eye Contact! Yo, what is up, my dudes? My dudes. Welcome to No Eye Contact. No Eye Contact is filmed in front of a live studio audience. Haters will say it's fake, but who am I waving at? Would I wave at nobody? That's what I thought. My name is Ash. I'm 24. I'm a Virgo. And I just ate a salad, and it wasn't good. I didn't like it. I don't know if I regret eating the salad. Salad was a better choice than something else, I guess. But it just wasn't, it didn't do anything for me. It didn't cure my depression. Okay, my stomach still hurts. It hurt before the salad. It hurts after the salad. So fuck it. My name is Ash, and I feel like shit. Oh, shit. Feeling like a saggy, massive sack of shit. Oh, shit. Big ol' motherfucking duffel bag of shit. Let's just do some breathing exercises, please. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Sick nasty. I had a friend tell me that my style is like gay skater. I'm fine with it. I'm happy with it. I feel like I'm giving kind of beachy vibes today. I could go on a walk on the beach in this fit, you know what I'm saying? Last episode I talked about how it's bug season right now, as well as hot gay summer. And oh boy, is it bug season. I got stung by a bee. I know. I couldn't believe it either. I cried. Yeah. I was measuring a house with my father for my job. And I don't know what it was. I don't know. I don't think it was a wasp. Could have been like a yellow jacket maybe. And it flew into my boot. And it stung me on the ankle. And I cried because it hurt really bad. And then I don't know if this is the normal reaction to bee stings, because I didn't get stung by bees that much growing up, but it like swells up and is so fucking itchy. Like literally makes you want to kill yourself, because like you it's not like a mosquito bite itch. Like it's insane. It's like crawling in your skin itchy. So my ankle swole up. You would have thought I sprained it. And I was literally limping on it like I sprained it. And it was so fucking itchy, and it was red, and it was hot to the touch. I thought we were going to have to amputate, but luckily I pulled through because I'm a survivor. Okay. And now I just have a scar, and it still kind of itches, and it's still kind of swollen, but it's fine, even though that was like a week and a half ago. I'm going to be real. I'm not in a good mood today. So if I seem more negative than usual, that's why. Last week I had my house painted, and so there was just 2 Romanian men surrounding my house at all times. And I have blinds on most of my windows, but not all of them. And I just felt fucking like paralyzed with fear. No. Paralyzed with anxiety for like the whole week. It was great. on my day off, I wasn't able to enjoy it because I felt like I wanted to record an episode, but I felt like they could hear me. They could definitely hear me. If I wanted to leave, I just had to walk by them and have that like awkward interaction. I just didn't want to. I don't like people. I get that it was a necessary thing to paint my house, but like, it sucked, dude. I literally felt like, I just felt the anxiety in my body, and I couldn't help it. I knew it was ridiculous. I couldn't help it. That's fucking anxiety for you. I put like blankets and towels over the windows that didn't have blinds, and I felt like, I don't know, I just felt like a fucking crackhead or something. It's like, what's she building in there? Why is there a fucking dolphin beach towel up in this window? What's she hiding? Oh, it just felt so, whew. I gotta roll my shoulders a few times for that one. Roll one out for the boys. Roll your shoulders. Ugh. My house got painted black though, and it's pretty fucking sick. It looks pretty good. Before it was a gray beige, a grayish, if you will. I put together a day bed yesterday for my like little guest area, and that went pretty well. And then I also painted 3 stripes on my wall, and it looked like shit. So you win some, you lose some, that's just life. Yesterday was July 4th. Yesterday was July 4th. My family celebrated July 4th, and I say celebrated loosely. We celebrated July 4th on July 3rd because some family members had something they had to do on July 4th. So, like, my uncle grilled us burgers, which my uncle's a sick-ass cook, even though he refuses to make eye contact with me. And everyone gathered at my grandmother's house. And something I realized lately, like, through the years, I have, like, kind of a big family, not my immediate family, just because I have, like, a bunch of cousins and shit. I'm the oldest. I'm also the only, like, girl. So I don't really have anyone that I can, like, vibe with because I'm not old enough to fit in with the adults, and then I'm not young enough to fit in with, like, all the fucking boys. And plus they're all, like, they're just boys. Like, they just play sports and, like, just fucking scroll through Snapchat and wear Under Armour. I don't have anything to bond with them over anymore. But the whole time growing up, like, I thought the goal was to sit at the adult table. Like, that's what I thought I was working towards. I was like, I just need to fucking get up there to the adult table and it'll be a fucking party. And then I got to the adult table and it was fucking miserable. I realized that I don't align or agree with any of those adults. I really don't have anything in common with them other than they've known me like my whole life. That's the only thing we have in common. We share a few memories, but like that's it. And they talk about stupid shit that I don't give a fuck about, and they say ignorant things, and they all agree with each other for the most part. So like if I was to challenge them, which I think there was a few years that I did challenge them and like, hey, what you're saying is like kind of fucking racist, I just get like fucking piled on. Oh my God, don't even get me started on when Trump got elected. That was a fucking nightmare. That's when I realized like, oh, these people, I don't like these people. I remember, okay, sorry. Let's take it back to 2016 when Trump got elected. I know, dark time. This was during a time when I had a Facebook. I don't have Facebook anymore. And I had Facebook, of course, like your family members want to be your friend on Facebook for some fucking reason. And so I used to like, I couldn't, share whatever I wanted on my Facebook because like, oh, my family's going to see it, And then now I'm in college And I'm like, no, I'm fucking 20 something years old. It's my Facebook. If they're offended by what I'm posting on Facebook, then they can unfriend me. You can mute me. I think there's an ignore option. I don't know. I don't fucking use Facebook. I think before Trump was elected, I had shared, like, you know, those people who would go to like Trump rallies and do kind of interview style with Trump supporters, and like the Trump supporters there in the video are like stupid. And so it was funny. And I remember I shared like some kind of like screenshot from that thing. And it didn't even say like pro Trump or pro Hillary or anything. It was just like making fun of this specific Trump supporter. And my uncle commented on it and he was like, nice propaganda, Joseph Goebbels. And I had to Google who Joseph Goebbels was. And he was like a fucking leading member of the Third Reich. He was like a fucking leading Nazi. So my uncle just called me a Nazi on fucking Facebook? Huh? So that wasn't cool. I'm not commenting on all his shit that he's posting, like fucking pro Ben Carson and shit. I'm not, or like all his like anti-Hillary garbage. Like, I wasn't saying anything. I just kept on scrolling, because that's the thing. You can just keep on going. You don't have to do anything. And then Trump got elected, and it was a sad day for a lot of people. And you just felt it, and you felt the like, oh, what the fuck are we in for the next 4 years? And hey, we were right. It was a fucking nightmare. But so I remember on Facebook, I shared a screenshot of a tweet on the day that Trump was announced president. And it was something along the lines of like, Trump is not my president. Fuck him and his ugly ass kids. Which, come on. That's kind of funny. His kids are ugly. I remember my uncle who called me a Nazi wasn't pro-Trump. So I don't know why he got like mad that I was posting like anti-Trump stuff. But so when Trump got elected, he had made some kind of status on Facebook, and then some of his friends were like, or people on Facebook, I don't know if they were his friends, were arguing with him like in the comments. And I was like scrolling through it, like looking at this argument, because that's like kind of the only thing Facebook is good for, is like looking into other people's drama. I don't know. I don't remember what the argument was about, but I was like on my uncle's side, like reading this. And then I got to a part where he was like, I'm currently dealing with family members posting hurtful things like this. And then it was a screenshot of that post that I made of the like, fuck him and his ugly ass kids. And he didn't like have my name in it, but I was just like, how does it affect you? How does it affect you? How does it affect you? Keep fucking scrolling. Unfriend me. I don't give a fuck. I see you fucking 3 times a year. I don't care about you. I don't care about your opinion. Okay? But it was just like, it just fucking made me mad that he's like, I'm having to deal with. Shut up. It's not about you. Go fly a plane. Okay? Little pilot boy, go fucking fly a plane. And, I fucking commented on it. I just commented the kissy face emoji. I was like, thanks. And he liked it. But the next day at like 6 a.m, I received a text message, an extremely long text message from my grandmother. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. It was an extremely long text message from my grandmother at 6 a.m. saying that what I post on Facebook, I'm saying directly to my grandmother. So when I post hurtful cuss words on Facebook, it's like I'm saying them to my grandmother, which like the math is not computing for me. Then she went on to tell me about how she couldn't vote for Hillary, or Hillary could not be president because Bill Clinton was horrible And when Bill Clinton was a president, there was so much anti-Christian shit going on, specifically talking about the fucking Monica Lewinsky thing. So she kept being like, I can't let Bill Clinton back into the White House. And then she went on to talk about how, like, the Democrats are killing babies. And I just wanted to be like, hey, Grandma, did I ask? I don't give a fuck. If I wanted to know what you thought about this, I'd ask you. I don't care. Post it on your Facebook so that I can fucking scroll past it and ignore it. Post it on your Facebook so that I can not ever fucking look at it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. And, like, look at the guy you voted for. He literally had multiple fucking sexual assault allegations with some with fucking minors. And is that anti-Christian? Actually, you know what? That might not be anti-Christian. That kind of lines right up with what y'all are doing. Okay? A lot of sexual assault, a lot of fucking molesting kids. Very Christian of you. And it just caused a big fucking thing in my family. I remember, like, because I was, like, hurt by this. Because they were fucking coming at me. And I was like, I wasn't talking to you guys. Unfriend me on Facebook. And so, like, I should be able to post whatever the fuck I want. Just like you guys are posting whatever the fuck you want. I don't agree with what you're posting. But I don't give a fuck. It doesn't affect me. And so I remember I, like, called my parents crying because I was like, dude, they're acting like I'm going on Facebook saying fuck you to them. And I'm not. I don't give a fuck about them. And my parents, like, did not side with me, of course, Trump supporters, and yelled at me about it. And I remember I got off the phone crying. And I think I just ended up unfriending all my family on Facebook because it was like, y'all are the adults and you can't handle it. So I'll be the adult and I'll fucking handle it. We don't have to be Facebook friends. Whoa, that was a tangent. I'm so sorry. So anyways, what I'm saying is fuck Trump and fuck my uncle that called me a Nazi. Oh, at July 4th. So my uncle, the uncle that made the burgers that won't look me in the eye, that's not the same one who called me a Nazi. The one who made the burgers, he like was born and raised in Ireland and then moved to America. And he's from Northern Ireland, and Northern Ireland is part of the UK. So if you're from Northern Ireland, you're British. You're not Irish. I think. You're like British. And I guess there's like beef between like Northern Ireland and then the rest of Ireland. I don't know. But so at July 4th on Sunday, one of my aunts was talking about her friend who is British, and she was like, oh, July 4th is always really awkward around this friend. Like, they just act really weird around the holiday. They always say like Happy Rebellion. And then she looked at my Irish uncle and she was like, you're British, I forgot, whatever. And then he was being like, which I don't get along with him either. He's like gun toting. He also just has an attitude. He's like, if you don't, anything you say that like he doesn't directly agree with, he's like, he like thinks you're stupid or thinks that's stupid. And that's just not a way to live life. You're just so fucking angry. Like, I don't know. But hey, he lives it. He makes good burgers. He literally at July 4th like told a story about he went and measured a house, and he's also an appraiser. He went and measured a house and a dog like nipped him, and he was literally like, should put that thing down. I can't do an Irish accent. He's like, you better put that thing down. I was shot that thing in the head. I'm like, dude, what? Ugh. Bro, and all these people consider themselves Christian. Like, they're just out here being like, fucking kill the animals, fucking so-and-so stupid, don't let the gays marry. Like, bruh, you guys are focusing on the wrong part of the Bible. That's all I'm saying. He was like, don't move to America if you're not going to assimilate. If you're not willing to assimilate, then get the fuck out of America. I'm like, all right, cool, go off, king. And my aunt was like, oh wait, yeah, you're Irish. And then she was like, oh yeah, you're part of Ireland that like thinks they're British. And I didn't hear this. My brother said this, but he said my uncle was like, I am British. And then like stormed outside and like ate outside by himself. I was like, ooh. So I guess the Northern Irish people are a little bit salty about it. I don't know. I should probably look that up. What's the beef? I think it had something to do with like Catholicism. Because I kind of Googled it earlier, but it was like, I was going to have to do a lot of reading and like, I just honestly didn't care. God, I'm a bitch. Hot topic of the pod. Yo, remember Hot Topic? It's like, I remember as a little kid, I was scared of Hot Topic because like loud music, it's very dark. The kids coming out of there are scary. And then when I enter like middle school, early high school, I'm like, Hot Topic's where it's at, right? You get those fucking like multicolored studded belts. You get suspenders. You get some cool like zipper earrings. You get a fucking All Time Low t-shirt. Adventure Time. Like the list goes on. And then now, like I have a fondness for Hot Topic, but like I don't even want to walk in there. Like I don't know. It's like weird now. Anyways, hot topic of the pod. This week we're talking about local behavior. Okay, what is local behavior? I don't know how to define it myself. To me, it's like someone who's just kind of, I don't know if it's like basic. I don't know if basic's the right word. But it like crosses over into a bunch of different subcategories, I've noticed. Like it kind of crosses over into like preppy, like Southern preppy. It kind of crosses over into just kind of small town living. Like you don't really have a choice. Like this is just what you do because you live in a small town. And then it kind of crosses over into like maybe being a redneck. I don't know. What is local behavior? What is it to you, you know? There's an Urban Dictionary definition. Let me see if I can find it. A person who acts like a local or is a local. Locals listen to mainstream music, are probably homophobic, say ignorant things, and probably wear these brands. Salt Life, Pink, checkered Vans, etc. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. That makes sense to me. Like, okay, yeah. I'm imagining, like, specifically my type of local. Because, like, I moved back to my hometown. Probably homophobic. I think the wearing mainstream brands is a good point. Like, I don't know if this is local behavior or if this is kind of just, like, teenager behavior. But I feel like local behavior is to wear like I don't know what the line is because I have a bunch of different types of stores written down, like American Eagle, Hollister, Abercrombie and Fitch. I would agree with the Pink thing, but like I mean I get it. I mean it's fine if you wear these brands, like that doesn't make you a fucking local, but But I feel like it almost goes more into the Southern preppy vibe. And again, this is just like no hate if you wear this, but like it's just like it's kind of like it's a little bit basic, you know? I turned into Mickey Mouse. It's just like a little bit basic, you know? Salt Life, Southern Tide, Vineyard Vines, definitely. Lily Pulitzer, Lacoste, J. Crew, Simply Southern, Life is Good, very local behavior. And then like I would even put PacSun in there, and I used to shop at PacSun. H&M, Forever 21. Like I remember thinking like Forever 21 was like top tier, and then now looking at it, I'm like, this shit's basic. This shit is basic. Like it's just whatever they think is like trendy mixed with like the ugliest fucking twist. And all these brands are like not super inclusive. And also it's just fucking fast fashion, you know? Think about the planet. Literally the ocean's on fire right now. I can't think about it too hard or I'll go into an existential spiral. Local behavior, Facebook, being a big Facebook user is definitely local behavior. Like I get having a Facebook to keep up with friends or family that you don't usually keep up with. I get having a Facebook and I don't know, maybe like sometimes there's funny shit on there. I guess like sharing stuff on there is fine, but like I'm talking about the people who are like updating Facebook about their life. Like they're posting pictures of their kids every single fucking day. Oh my God, do you know what's local behavior? Local behavior is joining a fucking multi-level marketing like pyramid scheme and like trying to sell like fucking leggings on Facebook and or like skincare products on Facebook or fucking skinny teas on Facebook. That's very local behavior. And a lot of bitches from my high school do that. A lot of bitches from my high school got pregnant and are now trying to scam you on Facebook. That is local behavior. That is local behavior. I've had a Facebook. I get it. Sometimes you have to have it. I'd have it for work at one point, but like now I don't have to have it, so I just choose not to because let's be honest, Facebook, some people think Twitter is the worst social media app, like the most toxic, but dude, I feel like it's Facebook. Facebook is just like a cesspool of fucking ignorance and oh my God, I don't even know. If you use Facebook, that doesn't make you a local. It's fine. If you're watching this, you're probably not a local. I don't know. Maybe you are. I don't know. I literally don't know. No one wants to see your ugly ass kids. No one thinks your kids are cute except for you and maybe your family. I think it's really weird to post pictures of your kids online, especially celebrities. Oh my God, celebrities who just post pictures of their kids, content of their kids, exploit their kids for money in their content. I'm looking at you, family vlog channels. Is disgusting. It's gross. And like, imagine being that kid and then growing up and now like literally your entire fucking life is just online. You have a huge digital footprint that you didn't even know was happening. Millions of people have like looked at you. You probably have hate comments because it's the fucking internet. There was a bitch on TikTok who posted her little baby. His name's Franklin, and apparently she would just get fucking death threats about him. They would literally be like, "I want to fucking kick Franklin in the face. I want to kill him." Don't put your kids on the internet. Yucky. I feel like a big local behavior thing is like it has to do with your car. So I was thinking about stickers. And if you have any of these stickers, I'm not trying to insult you. This is just what I feel like is a little bit local behavior, okay? I feel like Salt Life stickers, Ron John Surf Shop stickers, Life is Good stickers, those fucking mountain stickers that are like, not all who wander are lost. Kind of local behavior. I feel like the coexist sticker is local behavior. It's like edgy local behavior. You're like, I'm different. I'm like, you're not that different. There's a lot of bitches with coexist on their car. I was trying to think, is the I think the stick figure family on your car, definitely local behavior. And then maybe that like deer logo. It's not John Deere logo. I looked it up. I think it's Browning. It's like this. It's like a line. It's like a silhouette of the side of a deer. It's like the side profile of a deer, kind of. And the rednecks love that shit. But I'll see that on cars. I'll see that on fucking hoodies and shit. There was a bitch I went to high school with who got like hip tattoos of like two deer fucking that logo of deers like looking at each other. Deer looking at each other. Local behavior. Well, that might go into like kind of white trash actually. Yeah, where's the line? Where's the line of like redneck, white trash, preppy, just like small town living? Because like, oh, also I went to high school with you know, the rednecks who are like just super into their truck. I have no idea who it was, but he had like a Toyota truck and he had a giant sticker on like the windshield of his car that said Yoder Squad. Yoder Squad. A big thing that like locals in my area did was just go hang out at Walmart. Like, and I feel like that's also very just small town. There's nothing else to do. There's literally nothing to do unless you want to like go do meth. And I think some people did meth and went to Walmart. But yeah, I know a lot of people who like the hangout. It wasn't like, oh, I need to go buy something from Walmart, or like I need a few groceries, or I just want to like maybe go spend some money. It was literally like, there's nothing else to do. Let us walk around the local Walmart. And I'm sorry, that's local behavior to me. Also, a big thing is like they would hang out just like in parking lots. Like you would just see a group of cars that would meet up in like the back of the parking lot every day. And I'm like, that is local behavior, to go have just like a mass of trucks just hanging out in like a Michael's parking lot. Okay. When I lived in Boone, the high school up there, they had something like that where they hung out in the Walmart parking lot. It was just a bunch of trucks and they called themselves the Walmart Warriors. So stupid. And one time my friend threw a milkshake at them. Another local thing to do, like in my town, at least they did this, I think, like right when I was out of high school, is like they're in the bigger city. It's not even a city. Like it's not even like Charlotte. Okay, it's like not even half the size of Charlotte. It's probably like a quarter of the size of Charlotte. There's like this really long strip. It's like 5 lanes, 4 lanes. I don't know what the correct term is. It's like 4 lanes and there's like fucking so much commercial shit on both sides. And they would literally, like, this is what they would do on a Friday night, is I'm pretty sure they called it driving the strip, and they would just get in their trucks and literally just drive the length of like however many miles this commercial strip was, and then turn around and drive back the other way, and then turn around, and that's just what they would do until you got tired of driving the strip. And then at one end there was a fucking Walmart, and then you would meet up in the Walmart parking lot, and then you would either like fuck or something. I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't go. But like, dude. And I'm not claiming to be better than locals. I mean, technically I am a local. Like, I moved back to my hometown. Like, I am a local. But local behavior, you can have local behavior even if you're not a local. You can be basic even if you're not a local. And like, if you do one or two of these things, that's fine. That doesn't make you a fucking local. I'm talking oh my God. Okay, going back to the car stickers. Dude, what about people? Have you seen people who put a sticker of their like personal Snapchat or Instagram on their car, like as an advertisement for their personal Snapchat or Instagram? They're built different. I'm scared of those people. I could get if like you have a fucking business, or like you do art, or you like fucking fix up cars and you're like, yeah, add Jonathan's car shop on fucking Snapchat for some fucking reason. But people that's just like, oh, Garrett Smith at Garrett.Smith247. I'm driving down the road. I see this fucking random person in like a Fiat. I'm driving down the fucking highway. I see someone in a Subaru Outback with their personal Snapchat or Instagram, and I'm like, let me add this stranger on the road. That's weird. That is so weird. My dad and I were like in line one time for like Chick-fil-A or something, and we saw one like that, and I like pointed out how weird that is. My dad pulled up his Instagram. The Instagram was private. Why are you advertising your Instagram and then your Instagram is private? Like, it just doesn't make sense. But is that local behavior? I don't know. Maybe. That could just be fucking insane, actually. If you have your personal Instagram or Snapchat as a decal on your car, you should get tested. You might be an insane person. That's crazy. Also, what do we think about people who put like fucking like a nutsack on their truck? Is that local behavior, or is that just like being a redneck? I want to know. I want like a clear cut laid out, like, this is what it means if you're a fucking local. This is what locals do. Are there levels to it? Are there levels to locality? Does it like work its way up to fucking Redneckville? I don't know. But I feel like, yeah, locals a lot of times, like, they kind of just listen to the top 40. They don't really... I honestly would go so far as to say that locals don't really have a personality. They kind of just do whatever the mainstream media, like, tells them they should like, you know? Like, they'll just kind of listen to whatever, like, the top 40 that plays on the radio. And that's what they like. They'll kind of just wear like kind of basic brands. I mean, I feel like you can tell a group of locals because like a lot of them like just kind of look the same. Like they just have the same kind of basic haircut, same kind of basic dye job, basic outfit. They're probably wearing Sperry's. Yeah, no hate to locals. Locals make the world go round, you know. She's right behind me, isn't she? You got anything to say? The queen has spoken. I want to know. These are questions that I have. What is a local? Am I a local? I mean, technically. But I don't do any of those things. All right, we're going to wrap up by doing a little book club, doing a little film corner, you know. Book club alert. It took me so fucking long, but I read Watership Down. And Watership Down, if you don't know, the reason I even knew what it was is because it was turned into an animated movie. It's like a nostalgic part of my childhood. Now, if you don't know what Watership Down is, every time I see anyone talk about it online, it's just talking about how it traumatized them as a kid. Because it seems fine because it's about rabbits. It's about like rabbits and how they live their life. This group of rabbits, like their home is about to get tore up by like people who I think are going to put in like a mall or something. And so this group of the rabbits, before that happens, they decide to leave and they decide to travel to try and find a safe new place to live. And if you're a rabbit, you have so many enemies. Everything wants to kill you. So it's like that journey of like fucking trying to avoid like foxes and weasels and fucking rats attacking them, and then like trying, like, if you cross a road, don't get hit by a car, and like you don't want a fucking farmer to catch you, and also there's like wire traps everywhere, and then other rabbits are fucking evil for some reason, and it's super gory. It's super bloody, and it's super gory, and it's emotional, and it's sad. It's really, really good. But, like, I think my parents saw, like, oh, animated bunnies. Perfect. And then watching it as a kid, I was like, oh, my God. This bunny is bleeding out right now. He's gasping for breath on the screen. I'm fucking 7 years old. But the coolest part so I decided to read Watership Down because I was like, I do, even though I'm saying it's traumatic and stuff, it is good. Like, it's a good story, adventure story. And so I read it, and what's really cool is it had like an introduction about the author, and he basically used to make up stories and tell to his 2 kids, and especially when they went on road trips and stuff. And so they went on this one road trip. It was like the longest one they had gone on, and the kids were like, make up a story for us that we've never heard before, and it has to last the whole time. He's like, all right. And so literally on this road trip, he made up that story, and he like went into detail about all the characters. He like created backstories for all the characters. And then like by the time they got back from their vacation, he still wasn't done. And so like when he would drive them to school in the morning, he would continue the story like every time. And then like he finished the story, and his kids were like, Dad, that is too good to not write down. Like, you need to write that story down. So he started writing it down, and when he would finish a chapter, he would like read it to the kids at night, and then the kids were allowed to give him open feedback about it. And he said that they he like changed a bunch of stuff, like, because it was their idea and he like thought it was good. He met with a guy who like studied rabbits all his life so he could get details right. He made up like vocabulary for the rabbits. He was like, so rabbits wouldn't use all the words that humans use because like they have no context for why they would use this word. Or like, rabbits do this thing, they would have a word for it, much like how humans have a word for it. And he like just made up words, like they don't know that a car is called a car, so they would call them hroodoo-doos because that's the noise they would hear. Hroodoo-doo, hroodoo-doo. And they would be like, oh, watch out for the hroodoo-doo. And then like rabbits, that when they wake up or whatever, they come up out of the hole and like look around and then eat. And there's not like a word for that. So he made up a word. I think it was called souffle. And so they'd be like, oh, are you going to go souffle? So that you're not like, oh, do you want to fucking run out and like look around and then like get some grass? Like, they would have a word for it. Just mad fucking creative. And he also made up like, just like how humans have their like kind of religion. Like, it reminded me more of like Greek mythology type vibe of like, here's how we are created and here's blah blah blah. And so like they have kind of like this rabbit, like, I don't know if God's the right word, but the prince with 1,000 enemies. And dude, it's just fucking good. That's all I can say. It's pretty fucking sick. I would probably get a tattoo from it, to be honest. It's just a nostalgic part of my childhood. I don't know what to tell you. Film corner. So Dave season 2, Lil Dicky show is premiering right now. Like, a new episode comes out every week. First episode, didn't really care for it. Second episode, third episode, thoroughly enjoyed it. Fourth episode, it's great. So it's picked back up, but I feel like it's not fully carrying like what I loved about the first season into the second season, but like, we'll see what's up. The first season was amazing. I loved it. It's on Hulu. You should watch it. It's great. I love Lil Dicky. He like wrote and directed and starred in this TV show. But like, also what I like is like, obviously Lil Dicky is the main character, but it focuses on other characters too. Like there'll be whole episodes where like Lil Dicky's not even in it. It's pretty cool. Drop the album, Lil Dicky. Drop the fucking album. But yeah, that's... Oh my god. Also, fucking Love Island Season 7 is premiering. And it's not available in the US. It's not going to be available for like a few weeks. And you know how fun it would be to watch it like as it's happening live? Like, they get to fucking vote over there in the UK. Obviously, we can't vote. But like, it would be cool to be keeping up with it live. But for some reason, America won't. It's fine. If the worst thing going on is that like I can't watch season 7 of Love Island, then I guess I'm doing pretty good. That's not the worst thing going on, but you get what I'm saying. So yeah, I think that's all I got. Sorry. This one might have been boring. Don't apologize, you dumb bitch. This is my pod, and I'll fucking do whatever the fuck I want. I am going to the beach in a few weeks, and I'm going to try to do a podcast episode there with my friends. Might be a shit show, might not work out, might be amazing. You know what I mean? So, I'll catch you on the flip, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. If you fucking watched or listened this long, thank you so much. Smash that like button, subscribe, rate and review, whatever the kids say. All right. See ya.